to Sri Krishna Educational Channel. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. This video I am going to discuss about the aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids. From this chapter, the carboxylic acids chemical properties I am going to discuss. So first the chemical properties. First one is the acidity of the carboxylic acids. The acidity of carboxylic acids. So in this main one, that is when the carboxylic acids, when those are treating with the metals like sodium, that case it can be forms the sodium carboxylate salt. In addition to that, which release the H2 gas. H2 gas can be released out. Similarly, when the carboxylic acids which are treating with sodium hydroxide NaOH, it forms the sodium salts of carboxylic acid, releases water molecule. And when the carboxylic acids which are treating with sodium hydrogen carbonates, that is nothing but sodium bicarbonates, which forms the sodium salts of carboxylic acid. In addition to that, water molecule and carbon dioxide gas, these are the byproducts can be obtained. So all these cases you can notice that the sodium salt of the carboxylic acid is formed. Sodium salt of the carboxylic acid, when it treating with the metal, it releases the hydrogen gas. When treating with the sodium hydroxide base, it forms the salt plus water. Whereas when it is treating with the bicarbonates, it forms the salt of the carboxylic acid plus water and carbon dioxide gas. So these are the byproducts which can be obtained. So based on all these which are having the acidic properties of the carboxylic acids. So carboxylic acids which can be dissociated into water, that gives the resonance stability, carboxylate anion and hydronium ion can be obtained. So when this carboxylic acid which is treating with the water during the hydrolysis, it can be dissociated. The H plus which is present in the case of the carboxylic acid, it gives to water and forms H3O plus, that is hydronium ion. Now this carboxylate ion, so carboxylate ion, so that can undergo easily resonance, so it can be stabilized due to the resonance. So the negative charge present on this oxygen, it can be delocalized between the carbon and oxygen. So that case the multiple bond between the carbon and oxygen, it can move towards the oxygen. So this oxygen gets the negative charge and the double bond is obtained between these two elements, that is carbon and oxygen. So when it is means opposite process which can be takes place, so that case it can be obtained the first compound again. So this is the resonating structure of the carboxylate ion. So this way the carboxylate ion is more stable by loss of proton. So because of it has the more acidic in nature. So this acidity we can also explain with respect to the dissociation constant, with respect to the dissociation constant of our acids. So the dissociation constant for acid we can write that is Ka. Ka we can write with respect to the equilibrium constant. So the equilibrium constant which is nothing but the concentration of H3O plus into concentration of the RCO minus upon the concentration of H2O into concentration of carboxylic acid. So now the multiplication of the equilibrium constant into the concentration of water, so we can get the equilibrium constant for the weak acids. So that we can write as the concentration of H3O plus ions into concentration of carboxylate ion upon the carboxylic acids concentration. So here Keq, which is nothing but the equilibrium constant, whereas K is the acid dissociation constant. So for the convenience, the strength of an acid is generally indicated by its pKa value rather than the Ka values. So that is when pKa which is equals to minus log Ka. So that is depends upon the pH, how we are writing pH equals to minus log concentration H plus ions. Similarly pKa also we can write as pK equals to minus log Ka. The pKa of hydrochloric acid, which is minus 7.0, whereas pKa for the trifluoroestic acid, which is the pKa value and benzoic acid, acetic acid, which are 0.23, 4.19 and 4.76. So which one has the more negative value, pK value, which is stronger acid? Okay, that is the better is the proton donor. Means the stronger acid have the pK value which is less than 1, whereas the acids which have the pK values between 1 to 5, those are considered the moderately strong acids, whereas the weak acids have the pK value between 5 to 15, and extremely weak acids pK value which is greater than 15. So those would be comes under the extremely weak acids. Okay, based on the pK values we can determine the strength of acids. Okay, trifluoroacetic acid, okay, which is the it has the one of the strongest organic acid, whereas the hydrochloric acid, it has the pK value is minus 7.0, means it is the strongest acid. Okay, it depends upon the pK values. Okay, we can determine the strength of acidity. And one more point, that is okay, the acidity which can also depends upon the electron donating groups and electron withdrawing groups, and electron donating groups. So in case of any of the electron withdrawing groups are attached to the carboxylate ion, so carboxylic group, so that case the electron withdrawing group which can be stabilize the carboxylate anion, so as a result the acid strength that should become increases. The acid can be easily release the proton and it can be stabilized as a carboxylate ion, okay, by the bonding with the electron withdrawing group, whereas the electron donating group is present. So that case the electron donating group which can be destabilize the carboxylate anion and weakens the acid. It can be destabilize the carboxylate ion, so it can be weakens the acidic nature. So the H plus cannot be easily released by the if the carboxylic group has the electron donating group. So among the electron withdrawing group and electron donating group, so electron withdrawing group is there, so it has the more acidic nature rather than the electron donating group. So these are the some of the groups, okay, which are having the acidity, okay, depends on the different kind of groups. So here among this pH, okay, pH phenyl group, next iodine, bromine, okay, next chlorine, okay, cyanide, nitro group and CF3. So the effect of following groups which can be increasing acidity order. Okay, this is the increasing acidity order. CF3 has more acidic nature than nitro group, then CN, then fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and the least one which is having the phenyl group. This if you consider the different kind of acids, that is carboxylic acids, the decreasing acidic nature, okay, this way which can be present CF3COOH, okay, that has more acidic nature than CCl3COOH, than CHCl2COOH, than NO2CH2COOH. Okay, next one, okay, NC, okay, CnCH2COOH, okay, then next one which is FCH2COOH, okay, next ClCH2COOH, BrCH2COOH, HCOH, that is nothing but formic acid. Okay, next one is the 3-chloro, okay, propanoic acid. Okay, next one is benzoic acid. Okay, next one is the 2-phenyl acetic acid. Okay, next acetic acid, and least one is the propanoic acid. Okay, among these the least acidic nature which is the propanoic acid, and more acidic in nature is trifluoroacetic acid. It is having the more acidic nature. In case the carboxylic acid has any kind of allylic group, okay, allylic means to the with respect to the double bond O, okay, it has any conjugation bond, so that case it has more acidic nature. It has the more acidic nature that should become increases. So because it has the resonance with the double bond O, okay, so that due to the resonance it can be the acidic nature that should become increases. Okay, next in case the carboxylic groups which are present at the 1 and 4th positions, so that case the pKa values, okay, which is more, okay, which is more, but whereas only one carboxyl group is there, so that case it has the pK value which is less. Okay, and if any electron withdrawing groups are present to the aromatic ring, so that case the pK value which is less. So among these, okay, 4-methoxy benzoic acid, it is methoxy group, KOCH3, 4-methoxy benzoic acid and benzoic acid and 4-nitrobenzoic acid. So among these, 4-nitrobenzoic acid is the more acidic nature than benzoic acid than 4-methoxy benzoic acid. So here the methoxy group, it can be acted as a electron donating group, whereas nitro group, it can be acted as a electron withdrawing group. Next, the reactions which are involving cleavage of COH bond. So here the first one came from the formation of anhydrides. So in case of the formation of anhydrides, these carboxylic acids, which can be reacting between the carboxylic acid, when those are reacting. So that case it can form the anhydrides. It can be formed, the anhydrides can be obtained, carboxylic acids, which can be reacting between themselves in presence of the acid, are followed by heating, or we can also take it is P2O3, P2O3 followed by the heating. So that case it can be gives the anhydrides, ethanoic anhydride can be obtained. Similarly, when the carboxylic acid, when it is treating with the alcohol, in the presence of acidic medium, so that case it gives the ester. In addition to that, water molecule can be obtained. Ester plus water molecule is obtained in the case of this, ester plus the water. Next one is the esterification. Here we can use P2O3, along with that heating, so that case we can get the ethanoic anhydride is obtained here. Next, whereas in the case of this, in the case of the esterification, when the carboxylic acids, which can be treating with the H plus ion. So this is the mechanism of the esterification in the carboxylic acid, which is initially treating with the H plus ion. So that case it forms the H plus ion, which can be reacting with this oxygen, which has the 2 pair of electrons. So it can be formed the corresponding salt. Now which is further treating with the alcohol, So alcohol consisting the oxygen has a pair of electron, which can be attached on this carbonyl carbon of the carboxylic acid. So that case it can be delocalized, move towards the OH group, then it forms RCHOH, OH bond, OH bond R. This can be obtained. So this oxygen gets the positive charge. Now on the same carbon which has the 2 OH groups. Now there is a tetrahedral intermediate is formed. Now in this case the proton transfer which can be takes place. To this, the H plus which can be moved towards this. So it can be formed OH2, OH2, and oxygen gets the positive charge, and this oxygen which is bonding with the carbon. Now this can be lose the water molecule. That case that can be lose the water molecule by the donation of the pair of electron by this OH group, between the carbon and oxygen. So that case it forms double bond OH, and this oxygen is donating the pair of electrons, so it gets the positive charge. And the last step, that is the deprotonation. So that is protonated ester is obtained. Now the deprotonation, during the deprotonation it loses the H plus and form ester. Ester can be obtained. So this is the mechanism of esterification. Next reaction with the PCl3, PCl5 and SOCl2, that is thionyl chloride. When the carboxylic acid which is treating with the PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride, it forms acyl halide, RC double bond OCl plus PCl3 plus HCl. Whereas the same carboxylic acid when it is treating with PCl3, so that case we can get RC double bond OCl plus H3PO3. Phosphorus acid can be obtained. Next this carboxylic acid treating with the thionyl chloride, SOCl2, that case we can again get the okay, acyl halide, okay, or C double bond OCl plus sulfur dioxide. In addition to that, hydrochloric acid is obtained. So this is the reaction with the PCl3, PCl5 and SOCl2. Next, another reaction, which is a reaction with the ammonia. When the acetic acid is treating with the ammonia NH3, so initially it forms ammonium acetate, okay, CH3COONH4. It forms ammonium acetate salt is obtained. Now this ammonium acetate salt, which is on heating, it loses the water molecule and form acetamide, CH3C double bond ONH2. Acetamide can be obtained. So from this carboxylic acid, when it treating with the ammonia, so we can get the ultimate product, that is amide. Amide can be obtained. Similarly, when the benzoic acid which is treating with ammonia, so that case we can get ammonium benzoate. Okay, which this one undergoes heating. When it is heating, then we can get benzamide. Benzamide can be obtained. So this is the reaction with ammonia. And reaction with the ammonia, another reaction, that is when the phthalic acid, phthalic acid which is treating with the ammonia, so that case we can get initially salt of the ammonium phthalate salt can be obtained. Now this ammonium phthalate salt, which is on heating, when it is on heating, so that case it can give the 2 moles of water molecules and it forms the salt of the, so it forms the phthalamide salt can be obtained. This phthalamide salt, okay, which is on strong heating, it loses the ammonia, it gives the ammonia, it gives the ammonia to give the phthalamide can be obtained. A phthalamide is obtained in this case. So here they are between these C double bond NH2 and C double bond NH2. Okay, one of the ammonia molecule is gives out and forms the phthalamide. Phthalamide can be obtained. So this is the reaction with ammonia. So in the case of the reaction with ammonia, the carboxylic acid forms amides. Next, another one, the substitution reactions in the hydrocarbon part. Substitution reaction in the case of the hydrocarbon part. So here that is a halogenation. First one, this when the carboxylic acid which is having at least one of the carbon to this carboxyl group, so which is treating with the halogen in the presence of red phosphorus followed by the hydrolysis. So that case which can be formed alpha halo carboxylic acid can be obtained. Alpha halo carboxylic acid can be obtained. So this reaction, which is known as HVZ reaction, that is known as Hell-Volhard-Zilsky reaction. HVZ reaction, it is an important name reaction. HVZ reaction. Okay, when the carboxylic acids which having at least one alpha hydrogen, which undergoes halogenation in the presence of red phosphorus, okay, followed by the hydrolysis, that case it gives the alpha halo carboxylic acid. Okay, this halogen may be chlorine or bromine. Another reaction, this is also the hydrocarbon part which is involved in the case of the carboxylic acid. So when these carboxylic acids, okay, which are undergoes the nitration, that is in the presence of concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. Here we can use the nitrating mixture. So that case we can get the meta-nitrobenzoic acid can be obtained. So this is selectively you can obtain the meta position, the nitro group, only in the presence of the carboxylic acid. Okay, similarly, when the carboxylic acid, benzoic acid, which is treating with bromine gas in presence of FeBr3, so that case we can get meta-bromobenzoic acid. Okay, this is the substitution reaction. Next to the reactions which are involving in COOH group. Okay, in that first one is the reduction. Okay, reduction when the carboxylic acids, okay, which are treating with lithium aluminum hydride in presence of ether, followed by the acid hydrolysis. That case we can get the primary alcohols. Here instead of the lithium aluminum hydride we can also use B2H6, that is nothing but diborane, B2H6 also we can use. So that case also this carboxylic acid can be converted into the primary alcohols. Primary alcohols can be obtained by this way. First, the carboxylic acid which can be treating with lithium aluminum hydride in presence of ether, followed by hydrolysis. That case we can obtain the alcohols, or instead of this lithium aluminum hydride we can also take the diborane. That case also we can get the primary alcohols. Next, the decarboxylation reaction. So in case of the sodium salts of carboxylic acids, when those are treating with the sodamide is nothing but sodium hydroxide plus calcium oxide. This is known as the sodamide. When the sodium salts of carboxylic acids which are treating with the sodamide followed by the heating, then it gives the hydrocarbons in addition to that sodium carbonate. Here the hydrocarbons which can be obtained, one of the carbon less than the carboxylic acid. If suppose the carboxylic acid has 3 carbons including with the COO group, so that case the product we can obtain, the hydrocarbon we can obtain only 2 carbon consisting the hydrocarbon. This is a decarboxylation reaction. In addition to that, Kolb's reaction also, that is also decarboxylation reaction. Next, the uses of carboxylic acids. Here the carboxylic acids, which is the methanoic acid, which is used in the rubber, textile, dyeing, leather and electroplating industries. The methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, which is used as a solvent and as vinegar in the food industry. Next, hexane dioic acid, which can be used in the manufacture of nylon 6,6. That is also known as adipic acid. Esters of benzoic acid, which are used in the perfumery, in the case of the to prepare the perfumes. So that case we can use the esters of benzoic acid. Next, sodium benzoate used as food preservative, whereas the higher fatty acids which are used for the manufacture of soaps and detergents. So these are the main uses of the carboxylic acids. Thank you.